This is Mr. Burek. I'm here to show you how to make an ePortfolio in Academy Central. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first show you what an ePortfolio looks like and explain to you what it's useful for, and then I'm going to show you how to actually create one. So let's just pretend that you have already created an ePortfolio and you are interested in getting an internship during the summer at some sort of camp, and at this camp they really value students who are bilingual, that can speak a different language. And one thing you could do along with your application is you could send a link to your portfolio for them to look at, what you've done in world languages. So let's pretend that I am that person at the camp and I've received the link to your portfolio, and I just go ahead and I paste that in to the URL at the top here, and I hit enter, and here is this student's school portfolio. So there's a little introduction here. Welcome to my school portfolio. Here you'll find my best work from my academic career at Wheaton Academy. This focuses on my world language class. So on the left hand side here you can see there are several what we call sections. So there's a home section, freshman year section, sophomore year section. You could divide that up however you want. You could have one section if you wanted. It's completely up to you. But within each section, you can also create pages. So in the home section, you can see it just has one page, and that's the welcome page. But if I were to click on the freshman year page, it's going to have, the freshman year section, I have a few pages within this particular section. So there's a little introduction to this section, and then I can click on the semester 1 work page. And then you can see here, these are a couple of homework assignments that I have submitted. So, or the student has submitted. So if I'm the person who's trying to fill this internship position, I can go ahead and click on this and listen to your language skills. So I click on that, and then it's going to go ahead and play that. But it's just me talking about the weather, and it's not very interesting. So, and I'm not even speaking in a foreign language, so we're not going to listen to that. But you can see here I've listed a couple of assignments.
Hello, this is my recording.
Stop that. As you can see here, I've listed a couple of assignments I had submitted during the year. So, so again, a portfolio is really useful. It can simply help you kind of see your progress in a particular area in your academic life at Wheaton Academy, in this case world languages. It also can help you make public the work that you do here. So this is where you put your best work. And like I said, I've been using the internship as an example, but you could share your work with somebody that you're trying to get a job with. Who knows, maybe even with colleges one day. This is something that you could send in along with your application. So this is, I think, a very useful tool. So of course the next question is, how do I make an ePortfolio? And that's what we'll do next. Alright, let's go ahead and make an ePortfolio in Academy Central. You can see I am logged in here as WaLearner2, a fictitious student who wanders our halls. To get to the ePortfolio section, you go up to the right hand side here and click on Profile. And then once you get to your profile page, you'll notice on the left hand side there is an ePortfolios tab. So you click on that, and now you are in a view where you can create a portfolio. You can see here is the portfolio that I created that I just showed you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically create the same thing for you, but start from scratch. So to create a new ePortfolio, you click on the big huge button on the right hand side that says create an ePortfolio. And so then you have this little field here, and then you name it whatever you like. So I'm going to say my second world languages, can't spell that right, portfolio. And you'll notice here you can make it public. So if you want to do that, you can check that box. If you want to keep it private in the meantime while you're editing it, then just leave it unchecked, and then later you can make it public. So I'm ready to go ahead and make the ePortfolio. So I click the button that says Make ePortfolio. Voila. Now I'm on the introductory page here. There's a little Getting Started wizard that you can pick. or you can click on that link there, and then it just kind of shows you what the different sections are and what they look like, little descriptions in case you need some sort of refresher. So, but otherwise, what you do is you just click on go to the actual ePortfolio. So we click that. And then this is our first page. So you'll notice on the left-hand side there are no sections. There's only one page right now called the welcome page, which we are on, and we're ready to go. So maybe the first thing you want to do is just go ahead and type in some sort of welcome introduction paragraph here real quick. To do that, you click Edit Page, and then you would type in your text right down. All right, so I click Save Page. You can preview it if you want. I'm just going to go ahead and click Save. And then, again, a little intro. I talk about how I have it organized. If someone has a question, they can email me. So you'll also notice if I click Edit this page again, it has Allow Comments on this page. I've unchecked that for the welcome page. But there might be a page with some assignments on there that you'd like people to comment on. Like, hey, so they can say, hey, it's great work. I love this. What about improving this aspect of it? You can, do whatever you want with that, but there is that particular option there to allow comments on the page. So I'm going to click Save Page, and now I've done my welcome page, and now I'm just going to organize the sections. So I click Organize Sections on the left-hand side over here. I click Add Section. I'm going to say Freshman Year. And then notice, okay, you can rearrange these tabs however you want. So if they're not in a particular order that you like, just click and drag. If you want to rename them, click the little pencil right there, and then you can rename it how you want. Once you're done adding sections, click Done Editing. Okay, and you're good to go. So on the home page, we just have this, or I should say the home section, we have only one page for this particular section. If I click on Freshman Year, again, I get the same sort of thing. I have one page in this particular section. So again, you can organize this how you see fit. I'm going to click Edit this page, and then I'm going to say Freshman Year Introduction. Okay, take off comments, save page, and here we go. Now you'll notice that it still says new page. It hasn't put the new title there. Sometimes that happens, I've noticed with this, and what I do to fix that is I simply click the refresh button in the upper right hand corner, and then boom, it shows you the changes that you've just made. And by the way, I would use Firefox with this for the browser. Avoid Chrome and Safari. I mean, you can try it if you want, but typically Firefox works the best. So I have my freshman year introduction, but this doesn't make sense because nothing has been entered. Edit the page, paste the text. You can put in links, tables, bullets, all sorts of things here if you would like. If you want to link to an image on the web, you can do that as well. So I'm going to click Save Page once again. And there we go. So our freshman year introduction. Now, you might want to start adding pages here on the right-hand side. So this is about your freshman year. You want to click Organize, Manage Pages. So I click Add Another Page. Very similar dynamic on the right side of the screen here as on the left-hand side. So I'm going to say Semester 1 Work, and then Semester 2 Work. There we go. And it reorders it appropriately. And again, you can move things around if you would like. So I click Done Editing, okay, and I am ready to move on here. So let's go to Semester 1 Work. I'm going to click this page, and once again, you kind of have the blank slate, and you can click Edit this page, and then once again, if you want to put some sort of introduction that is specific to the semester, you can do that. I'm just going to go ahead and leave that blank for now, or even maybe delete it. Yeah, what the heck, let's get that out of there. So you can see now there's really nothing on this page. It just says Semester 1 Work. So what you do is now you're ready to add assignments that you've submitted to Academy Central. So when I click Edit this page, you'll notice on the right hand side I can add a bunch of different content. I can click Rich Text Content, which is simply a text box. And there's a use for this that I will show you here in a moment. I'm going to delete that little trash can. You can do HTML embedded content. Maybe you've submitted a video up to YouTube. what you can do is you can actually embed that video into this page if you want. Course submission is simply a homework assignment that you submitted online on Academy Central, which this will probably be what you are doing most of the time. If there's an image or file you would want to upload to this page, you can do that as well. But let's focus on course submission. All right, I'll click course submission, and then you'll notice, okay, I have all sorts of assignments that I have submitted. Some of these are from my current classes. Some of this are from classes that are currently closed. For example, this North by Northwest storyboard project. So, but what you do to add an assignment, you select the assignment, and you'll notice it turns a little darker gray, and then you click select submission. Okay, and so I click that, and then there's the assignment. It's a very simple just recording, and that's what shows up. Once you are done, you click Save Page. Okay, and this is where we get that quirkiness I was mentioning to you before. You still have this here. Don't click Cancel because it deletes it. All right, so which I guess kind of makes sense because the word cancel kind of insinuates that. But what you want to do again is just hit that refresh button, and then you're going to see something that makes a little bit more sense. So there's semester 1 work. I want to go ahead and edit this page, okay, and then do course submission again. I'm going to do, what did I do before? I already forget. I'm going to go ahead and we'll do movie project, select submission, and there we go. So, and of course, I can just keep going, right? I can click course submission again, and I can go ahead and pick another one. So I'll click recording 2, and then I click save page. All right, and then refresh that baby, and there we go. So we have 3 different assignments. Okay, so now you'll notice like there isn't a lot of detail here, right? It just has the assignments itself, and this is where I think that rich text editor will be helpful for you. So let's go back and edit the page, and instead of hitting course submission, I'm going to select rich text content. So I click on that, and then I can go ahead and say this, or below are my 3 best pieces of work from my first semester freshman year. Okay, click Save Page, refresh it, and there we go. So right here it says below my 3 best pieces of work from my first semester freshman year. Now that's weird to have it at the bottom. So obviously what you would do is you would come down here, select it, and then drag that to the very top. And we are about there. Yep. So you might want to plan ahead a little bit, right? So just, you know, do that first, then add the course submissions if you would like. And again, you can, you know, play around with this a little bit. You can change the color. You know, we would want to, I think, change the font size here to something a little bit bigger and more noticeable. We can underline that. All right, we save the page, refresh it to get the best view there, and there you go. So, and of course, you can add those rich text boxes between each assignment. So maybe you want to do a brief description of each assignment. You can do that how you see fit. So, so that is basically it. That's how you create an ePortfolio. Those are some of the tools that you can use. And you know, obviously, if you have any questions, you know, let me know, email me, and or you know, track me down in my office in the library. So you can make this a little bit more powerful, like I said, embedding video and uploading pictures and that sort of thing. I haven't covered that, but if that's something you need in the future, then you can either figure it out on your own because you are that smart, or like I said, come find me. Thanks.